What's going on YouTube? Joe Miner 3131 back again with the DFS Quarry channel here on YouTube. Gonna rock the solo show tonight. I believe Jared's at the movies or something like that. Let's hope he's watching something worth our while anyway, that he's gonna miss tonight's drawing. I must say, a little disappointed. Figured we would have had a lot more entries than we did into the free hat giveaway, but I guess nobody wants a free hat. So with that being said, it is exactly what it is. We'll rock with what we got, right? Before I draw the name of the winner, nothing real scientific here, man. We didn't have a lot, so we didn't use no automated system. I wrote down the names on a hat or on a piece of paper, threw them all in my hat here. That's why I'm sitting here without my skid lid on. So it is what it is. If you like the video, please click that thumbs up. We appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. Keep that going. I think we're up to 114, 115 subscribers, something like that. So we appreciate all of that. Continue sharing the video. Any way you can help us, we appreciate that, certainly. If you want to be part of the Slack channel, I need your email address. So let that in the comment section of this video, or hit me up at DFS Quarry over on the Twitter machine. Like I said, all I need is your email address. You give me that, I'll send the invite out for the Slack channel. Guys in there all day long, talking DFS hockey here, suggesting picks, shooting the shit, busting balls, all that fun kind of stuff that you do when you're just hanging out, right? So without further ado, I got all the names in the hat right here. Once I draw the name, see, all the names in the hat. Once I draw the name, I'll read the name. You can either A, hit me up in the comments section of the video below if you are the winner. Hit me up at DFS Quarry if you happen to be one of our people that's in the Slack. Hey, hit me up there, whatever you need to do. Maybe you're watching live. I guess we'll find out here soon enough. And again, just keep in mind, when I do draw the name, if you are the winner, you get choice of hat, man. So whichever NHL team you're looking for, that's what you're going to get. So with that being said, everybody can see that, I'm assuming. First name, we're going to pull out here. And I'm going to say congratulations to Mark Kelly. Mark Kelly, hope you're a subscriber. I'm sure you are. With that being said, man, hit me up here in the comment section below. You know, we'll need all your info to get that hat out to you, and we'll need to know which hat you're wanting. So again, Mark Kelly, you are it, man. Free hat giveaway. There you go, guys. Sorry for anybody who was hoping that they were going to win. They didn't win. So be it, right? We're all winners here in this contest anyway, man, and everything's working out for us. It was in the Slack there a little bit before we started. It looked like Cole was having a real good night as he was going, jumped all over that Ranger stack, man, and was hitting that left and right. So good for him, man. You know, I like to see the Quarry guys all do well, man. Win or lose, you know what I mean? As long as the guys in here are all making money, doing what they can to get ahead, we like that, man. I don't know how Jared's doing tonight. I didn't talk to him at all since, oh, wow, early on in the day. So I myself, I'm doing okay, man. I still got some stuff going, as does pretty much everybody. None of the games went final yet. Man, if you had that Ranger stack, you had it. That's where you wanted to be. Columbus did, you know, they're hitting pretty good. So everything's working out, man. You know what I mean? Pretty basic. This slate here of games we got for tomorrow. There's Raiders in the Slack or in the live there, man. Sorry, Raiders. Did it the old-fashioned, legitimate elementary school way, man. So yeah, congrats to Mark Kelly. Awesome. Let's dive into the slate here, man. First game up on the slate, and we will be using the screen share for all you guys today, since I am rocking the solo show. First game we're going to be looking at on the slate will be the Colorado Avalanche heading into Ottawa to take on the Ottawa Senators. Colorado is going to be a visiting -170 favorite here, over under of 6.5 in this game. Can we trust Colorado? It should be Varlamov, and Nielsen is confirmed in the net for Ottawa. After Colorado's win over Toronto here, do they have it turned around? That's the question we're going to have to ask ourselves in this one here. But with that being said, obviously, guys, direction, attention to that top line. Be it as it may, they're quite expensive, but Landeskog, McKinnon, and Rantanen all in play. Like all those guys. I don't know if we need to chase back after the Carl Soderberg hat trick there or not, but I wouldn't mind him as a one-off play at all. But I think that would be it for me. Maybe just Soderberg there. Defensively, I like Eric Johnson, Tyson Barrie. I wouldn't mind those two. And I guess, do I want to keep Varlamov in play here? We'll scroll down here, take a look. Varlamov, 8,200. Whew. 8,200 for Varlamov is a little pricey, but I'm going to keep him in play here just because I don't think Ottawa's good. Ottawa Senators side here. I'm not really. Yeah, Cole is in 15th in the Daily Dollar right now. How many entries is in that, Raider? How many people are in that? How many lineups? Is that single entry? Like 1,100 people or something? 1,200? That's pretty good, man. Way to go, Cole. Ottawa side here. I don't really. I guess for me it would be really just a one-off play of Dzingel, maybe a pairing of Duchesne and Bobby Ryan as well. So I'll have a little bit of interest in the second line here for Ottawa. It'll be Dzingel, Duchesne, and Bobby Ryan. Even on a 5-game slate, I'm not sure how much of Ottawa you're going to want to have here because obviously they're not the best scoring team on the slate. Defensively, I think Shabbat will be in play. He should be back. I don't mind a little bit of Dylan DeMello or Cody Ceci either. So we'll say Shabbat, DeMello, and Ceci defensively. Relatively cheap. And we'll keep them guys in play. And as far as Anders Nilsson goes here, I recommended him to Jared the last time out here, but I don't think you're going to want to play 1,400. Wow, man. Way to go, Cole. Good for you, bud. I hope he gets up there, takes that down. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice for him. I don't think you were going to want Nilsson in the net here. I did, like I said, I recommended him last time out for Jared. He jumped on him, had a real good night with him. I don't think we'll want to go back to that. Let's go ahead and move on over to the next game. Boston Bruins heading into Philadelphia, take on the Philadelphia Flyers, coming off a win. Nice home win there. Boston will be a -130 visiting favorite, over under a 6 in this game. Boston coming off that tough loss to Montreal. And anybody see that fight yesterday in that game, man, between Boston and Montreal there? Man, was that a throwback to 80s style hockey or what? Those were two heavyweights in the center of the ice. I mean, just throwing haymakers on each other, dude. I mean, that was a heavyweight bout in the middle of the ice. Beautiful. Kind of a throwback style hockey between two of the throwback style teams with Boston and Montreal. Incredible. I like that grittiness, man. I like when guys stick up for their players. Bring it on, man. That's my style of hockey, and I hope hockey continues that way. I know with all the concussion protocol and all that kind of stuff, they're trying to take that out of the game, man. But honest to God, that's why we still love hockey, right, guys? Man, throwdown battles like that is just incredible. Into this game, Halak is confirmed in the net for Boston, and it'll be Carter Hart in the net for Philadelphia here. Boston not quite as good on the road. We know that. But I don't care, guys. I think Boston coming off that loss, it was a tough loss too. Um, I think we got to go here. I think we got to take a shot on them. I like the top two lines here of Marchand, Bergeron, and Pasternak on the top line. And I also like that second line of DeBrus, Krejci, and Backus. Sorry, guys, I'm writing these down as we go here. Krejci and Backus. And defensive, I don't think we need anything else. I mean, if you wanted a one-off like Curly, Wagner, something like that, go ahead. I'm not going to do that. I don't think even on this slate you need to do that. Defensively here, yeah, I'm gonna stay away defensively. I'll say Torrey Krug is in play, but at 5,600, I don't necessarily know if you need to go there. And I will keep Halak in play here, man. I don't see why we wouldn't want to keep Halak in play. 8,300, a little pricey, but going against Philly here, I think we got to keep him in play. Philadelphia's side here. I don't want no part of Carter Hart going up against a heavyweight squad like we have here in Boston. I'll dive into it a little more tomorrow before I etch it in stone. So I guess, whatever. I'm going to say no on Carter Hart as of right now, though. James Van Riemsdyk, the 5 goals over the last 5 games here is a little bit, he had a hat trick last night. So 3 of those goals came in 1 game. But nonetheless, I mean, you want to play Van Riemsdyk, Claude Giroux, Travis Konechny. I don't mind that. Couturier, Voracek, okay. Nolan Patrick had an incredible goal last night between the legs. That was a beaut. That was a beautiful goal he had. Wayne Simmons. There's some plays here with Philly, but the question is, do you trust these guys? I don't necessarily think that I do. So I'm going to avoid the situation in Philly myself. If you want to go here and play these guys, go ahead. I'm not going to talk you off of it. Defensively, maybe a Sanheim at 3,400, but I think we're going to have better plays here all the way around than what Philly is. But again, this is a first look. I won't roll them out completely here, but I think on a even this 5-game slate, I think we can dig into it a little harder here and get a little better plays. We'll move on to the next game. Buffalo Sabres heading into Calgary to take on the Calgary Flames. Flames, they're going to be a -203 home favorite here. 6.5 over/under in this game. We should see Hutton and David Riddick in the net for Calgary. So Buffalo side here. The only plays I think we're going to have here is Skinner with Eichel and Reinhart. Pretty much it. Maybe if you want to one-off Tage Thompson or Middlestat, something like that, that would be okay. Even Evan Rodriguez or Jason Pominville, you could do that, but my interest will be in the top line. So, hey, way to go, James. That's a good lineup. It's a real good lineup. Carolina won. Yeah, they kind of let us down there a little bit. I don't know if you're in the Slack or not, but if you were in the Slack today, the guys were in there talking about Carolina being Carolina 1 not being in a good spot. Kind of went away with some history there. They haven't won in Madison Square Garden since 2010, I believe, is what the guys uncovered there. So once the Slack got kicking around here, we left. Kind of not me myself, because I still had a Carolina 1 just in case. But the guys sort of got off Carolina 1, and I think they were moving over to Nashville 1, I believe, is where they went from Carolina 1. If you want to play defensively here for Buffalo, Rasmus Dahlin, 4,300. He's still a pretty good play. I like that. If you want to do, I'll turn, man, Ristolainen. I'll stay away from Ristolainen here. Scandella at 3K is rather, man, not enough ice time really for that. Yeah, I'm going to stay away. I'll just take Dahlin defensively here for Buffalo. I don't want no Hutton. I can't do that. Calgary's just, these guys are amazing. Yeah, I agree with you there, Greg. Middlestat has not done much. He's showing 2 goals over the past 5 games. I mean, that's just a one-off for me. Really, it's the top line for me with a little bit of Dahlin, but no Hutton. I'll be on the Calgary side here. Calgary side should also be chalk here on this slate. Ooh. Yeah, Matt Duchene's birthday tomorrow. Good point out that, Raiders. I like that call. Birthday for Matt Duchene, and not to mention, this is also revenge for Duchene, right? So it's birthday revenge game for Duchene. Way to bring that up. Nonetheless, Calgary side here. Calgary side. Johnny Hockey, Johnny Gaudreau, amazing play. Sean Monahan's a great play. Elias Lindholm is a great play. Kachuk, great play. Backlund, great play. Michael Frolik, great play. So I like both top 2 lines, all 6 forwards. Any which way you can fit them in. I like that a lot. I'll be there. Giordano, 6,300. He is in play. He's well worth the price tag at 6,300. Over 24 minutes ice time. I like TJ Brody also at 3,900. Hamonic has, I think he missed practice today, was sick, like an illness or some shit like that. So we'll have to pay attention to that. I'm not on Noah Hannafin here, man. I'll get off that train for now at 4,100. I'd rather go to Brody as the pivot, especially at $200 cheaper. Man, Calgary looks like they're in a good spot here, guys. I do have some interest in Riddick, too. I'll keep him on the slate. So, yeah, I like Calgary, man. I'll be all over Calgary here. Certainly in cash games, I'll be all over Calgary. I like Calgary to win this game. Give me Calgary 5-2. Why not? Like I said, both top 2 lines for Calgary are in dynamite spots here. Giordano, Brody defensively, dynamite spots. Next game up, Edmonton Oilers. Heading into Vancouver, take on the Vancouver Canucks. Edmonton is a minus 106 visiting favorite, over under of 6 in this game. Really, this is a straight pick'em game here. Koskinen is confirmed in the net for Edmonton, and we should see Jacob Markstrom here for Vancouver. The question for me in this game is, which Edmonton team are we going to see here, man? I mean, I guess looking at it the way it sets up right now, McDavid, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, they're all good plays. I don't want no Milan Lucic. Yeah, at 2,600. I mean, he's got 3 goals, but whatever. I'll say that's an anomaly. I'll just stick with them 3 guys: McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nugent Hopkins. Maybe a little bit of Alex Chasen. Zach Cassian, possibly. I don't know where them goals are from. I'll have to dig into that, and them assists. I don't know if that's when he was up on the that top line with McDavid or not, but they're showing Ratty up there with him now, so I'll stay off that. So it is. It's Draisaitl, McDavid, Nugent Hopkins. Defensively, give me a little bit of Darnell Nurse. I like that as well on a first look here. I don't think we need to grab any of Russell or don't even need no Caleb Jones, Adam Larson. We can avoid that stuff. Do we like Koskinen here? Ooh, at 7,600, I do have interest in Koskinen at 7,600. That's a good price. I'll keep him in too, man. Another, and we'll move over. Vancouver and Raiders fans letting us know. Derek Pouliot, Vancouver, birthday tomorrow. Now that one actually carries a little more weight for me with it being Derek Pouliot. Because Pouliot is a defenseman, doesn't shoot the puck a lot. He's more of a defenseman. So Pouliot, to me, that birthday goal means a lot more because if they get an empty net shot or something like that, they'll give it to him, just because he doesn't score a lot. That's something Jared would tell you. But while we're down here with the defensemen, let me say Hutton and Edler also. Hutton and Edler, I like them too, defensively for Vancouver here. See here, do they still have Pettersson listed as? They still got Pettersson listed as out, so really hurts my take here on Vancouver. I like Vancouver with Pettersson for obvious reasons. So Baratic, yeah, we'll say Sven Baratic. I don't mind that too much. Guess if you wanted to run that top line combo with Horvat and Besser, I wouldn't talk you off of that. I like Edmonton on the road here, I think, for this one. So I don't want no Markstrom. You see what he's pricing out at here. We got Jacob Markstrom at 7,800. Maybe they give Thatcher Demko a shot here in the net. That'd be nice. We'll pay attention to that. See what the Rook got. Man, I'm going to stay off. What's up, Cole? I'm going to stay off of Markstrom here. I like Koskinen a lot. I like Edmonton in this game, I think. I'll stay there. I don't know how explosive Edmonton might be, but I think they just put up 7 goals, right, against Buffalo, 7-2 or some shit like that. They won. And McDavid really didn't do much as far as that goes, I believe, in that game. I don't think he scored. Man, I like Edmonton here, guys. Hate saying that too. So McDavid, Draisaitl, Hopkins, Darnell Nurse. That's the guys. That's where I'll stick. Last game on the slate, we got the San Jose Sharks heading into Arizona to take on the Arizona Coyotes. The Sharks are going to be a -135 visiting favorite here. Over under a 6 in this game. Should be Aaron Dell in the net taking on Darcy Kemper. So I'm not certain here. I kind of want to wait and see what happens here tonight with San Jose Pittsburgh. But I like the San Jose side here, guys. I like a lot from San Jose here going up against Arizona. I don't want no Sorensen off that top line. I don't want no Joe Thornton either. I'll take some Pavelski. I like that. Off the second line, no Rattle for me. No Couture for me. I guess Timo Meyer is a one-off. I wouldn't mind too much of that. Again, as you guys know, this is first take. I like the third line. I was on a third line last night. I'm playing the third line tonight with Kane, Hurdle, and Donskoy. So let's hope that hits for my sake. but I'm going to like him here again tomorrow. And that'll be dependent on tonight's outcome here, because I don't want to get burnt 2 days in a row in case they burn me tonight. And defensively, guys, Burns and Carlson, they're both in play. I think Burns is the better play right now than what Erik Karlsson is. But nonetheless, both these cats are in play. If this was at home, I'd tell you I want Dell. I still might want Dell here. I don't know, though. Man, if this was at home, I'd be all over Dell. 7,900, that's okay. His GAA is only a 1.94, but again, that's only one game in the last 5. Save percentage of 913. I'd rather have him at home, though. I'd rather have Dell at home. But, I can't rule him out here. Again, first look, this is going to be a fun little slate, I think. There's quite a few plays on such a small slate for only being 5 games. I think we're going to have a ton of fun on this slate. We got Arizona side here. Jordan Will, I think he was just acquired via a trade, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll stay away from that. But at 2,600 for first line centerman, kind of hard to ignore that. Better write him down. I mean, that's a good price for first line centerman. Keller, Fisher, no. Maybe Keller, Richard Panik, Steppen. So yeah, Keller, Steppen, Panik. Wouldn't mind something like that, so to speak. Galchenyuk, Cousins. Wow, Connor Garland, 6 goals, 18 shots. I like that. Connor Garland. Don't know how much of Arizona we need to dip our feet into and grab here. I could see San Jose putting a beating on these guys pretty good. I'll be off Ekman Larson. I don't like that price. Really not doing much of anything. Chychrun's defensively an okay play. Jacob Chychrun or Jakob Chychrun, however he pronounces it. Defensively at 4,100, that's not a bad play. If it does happen to be Darcy Kemper, 7,200, man, that's a great price. 3-0-1 in his last 5 games, over the past 5 games, 1 shutout, GAA of 1.68, 0.941 save percentage. That's pretty impressive for Darcy Kemper. Can he do it against San Jose? I'm not certain he can do that, but that would be a GPP play, certainly at 7,200. But I could also see San Jose coming out here, depending on how tonight's game goes, and put up 4 or 5 on Kemper here and make him totally irrelevant in any game situation at all. That's it, guys. That's the slate. Let me run through the game here real quick and jump up on out of here, man. Look for my diamond stack first. Diamond stack is line 2 or lower, who I believe is going to score 12 or more combined points as a line on DraftKings. And why not, guys? Give me line 2, Calgary. You see it there. Matt Tkachuk, Mikhail Backlund, and Michael Frolik, the 3M line. I like that line a lot. I think they're going to crush. My snowflake line, that's a top line that we think is going to fall flat on their face and put up a bunch of snowflakes there for us on DraftKings. My snowflake line, if you guys haven't caught the theme yet, I'm taking obvious picks here today because Jared ain't here to steal them. Give me James Van Riemsdyk, Claude Giroux, and Travis Konechny as my snowflake stack. I think that line will snowflake tomorrow. And as far as my Boulder Award goes, that's the goalie that I think is going to put up a nice, big, fat shutout. Give me Halak. going up against Philly for my shutout. So, guys, that's the slate. Real quick, real simple. Nothing too exciting. Nothing too iffy either. I think everything is pretty much cut and dry on it. I think the picks are what you think they are. And I think that it's going to be a fun little slate. And again, congratulations to Mark Kelly. Mark Kelly, get a hold of me, man. Comment section in the video down here. You won the free hat, man. So congrats on that. Like I said, get a hold of me in the comment section here, man. If not, hit me up on Twitter at DFS Quarry over there. Send me a private message. We'll work everything out to get your hat out to you, man. But first, you got to tell us what kind of hat you want. That way we can go out there and buy that hat. Raiders, I appreciate that. I hope you're doing all right tonight, Cole, man. I hope your night stays as good as what it started. If it does, you're well on your way, my man. Well on your way. And again, let me just say to everyone who has watched our video, everyone who has watched any of our videos, man, totally from absolute utmost bottom of both of our hearts, we appreciate everything, man. All the support, be it good or bad, be it ball busting, be it all in good fun, whatever it might be, man. The Slack channel, this YouTube deal, man, everything has been fun, man. Really has. I hope that we've been able to provide some pretty decent content for you guys to help you out with your DFS. I hope that watching these shows have helped you better your game, man. That way you're just not donating to the rake. You know what I mean? We want to see guys come in here and figure it out and how to win once in a while. Obviously, I don't know that anybody in there that joins us is getting rich. But if you're able to continue playing every day with us, man, that's awesome. That's all we're really after. Building a community, learning each other's, how each other plays. Just digging into the minds of each other, man, just to see what everybody's thinking and why they're thinking of certain picks. That goes a long way. Just to understand how other players are playing the slate. Like I said, when we first started this, and still this very day, Jared and I both play extremely different, and Justin is way different than us. So all three of us, man, that you've seen on this channel so far, all have a different strategy of playing, different lineup construction, all different types of things, man. So there's no one way to win this game. My most important piece of advice I could probably give any hockey DFS player out there is two things. One, hockey is a game of massive variance, man. Massive variance. You can't predict the way the puck is going to bounce. So therefore, you cannot predict who exactly or which line exactly is going to score goals. So therefore, stick to the process. Whatever process you're using to build your lineups with each and every night, man, stick to it. Don't try one thing today, something different tomorrow, something different the following day. Listen, process, stick to it. As long as you stick to that process, you're going to ride the waves. You're going to have real good weeks, man, and you're going to have real bad weeks. Raiders, I like that line too. Dezingle to Shane Ryan. Is that the line you're talking about? Ottawa line too? I like that line as well, man. I wouldn't mind running back Duchesne against a stack of Landeskog and McKinnon or something like that. So there it is, guys. I appreciate everything. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. Remember, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Share us with all your friends, man. Do all that fun stuff. Hit us up. You want to join the Slack, I need your email address. Let it in the comments below. Hit me up at DFS Quarry over on the Twitter machine. Jared should be back with me tomorrow to break down the slate for Thursday, January 17th, 2019. We'll be here. So good luck to everyone. Hope everything worked out, and we'll see you guys back here again tomorrow night.